Welcome to Pellet MD, where we diagnose pellets and prescribe accuracy. In today's episode, we'll be unboxing, measuring, and analyzing pellets made by an Indian pellet manufacturer called G. Smith, located in Pune, Maharashtra. G. Smith has been making pellets since the year 2000. They make three types of round head or domed head pellets, so we went ahead and ordered all three of them. The first one from the trilogy is high impact of 9.6 grain. The second one of the round head trilogy is super impact of 8.5 grain, and the third one is hyper impact, which is of almost 10 grain. One by one, we will be measuring, analyzing, and studying this trilogy of roundhead pellets offered by G. Smith. The first patient on our examination table is high impact, which is of 9.6 grain. It features a round head, a narrow waist, and a ribbed skirt. The pellets are neatly packed in a plastic container with two sheets of styrofoam on the top and bottom of the container, providing some shock absorption while transportation of the pellets. The container comes with a hologram sticker which says that it's tested and it's genuine. Now let's open it. As described earlier, these are Diablo roundhead pellets with a ribbed skirt. Nowadays, these pellets are manufactured by the cold process of swagging, though earlier this rib design used to be achieved by the process of roll forming. Now let's take a look at this individual pellet to understand its anatomy. You can appreciate the round head, a narrow waist, and the ribbed skirt design. Before taking random samples, we'll spread the pellets on a clean tissue paper. Now we'll start taking samples from the top, middle, and bottom part of the container. We'll take 50 samples and we will also measure the remaining pellets. The container is said to have 400 pellets. We have our 50 samples as well as remaining 353 pellets, taking our total to 403. So yes, we got extra 3 pellets. After measuring our pellets, we have packed them and now you can see a lots of lead shavings or residual lead. So we'll fold this away. Viewers should note that lead is toxic and it is always prudent to wash our hands afterwards. We will be measuring our pellets with a digital jewelry scale that I purchased from Amazon. As you can see, the scale is neatly wrapped in plastic. This pellet scale has a resolution of 0.001 grams. Before we start weighing the pellets, we need to calibrate the instrument to ensure that the measurements are correct and scientific. We will calibrate this scale with the 50 gram weight that comes with the scale. So the calibration is done. Now we will change the unit of measurement from gram, which is provided by default, to grain. The first pellet weighs 9.10 grain. The second one weighs 9.30 grain.
One eternity later.
The 49th pellet weighs 9.24 grain, whereas the 50th pellet weighs 9.12 grain. The second parameter that we'll be measuring of these pellets is their head diameter. We'll be measuring the head diameter with the help of a Mito Toyo micrometer, which has a range of 0 to 25 mm and a resolution of 0.01 mm. This micrometer has a flat anvil measurement surface and a ratchet stop. Now let's start the long and arduous process of measuring the head diameter of each of these 50 pellets.
One eternity later.
Finally, we have completed the task of measuring the head diameter of these 50 pellets. After measuring the weight and head diameter of these 50 samples of high impact 9.6 grain, we will keep them away in storage until we shoot them to study grouping at various distances. We are entering all the data into Excel spreadsheets for further analysis. Finally, after random sampling, measuring, data entry, and analyzing the results, we have come to some conclusions. The max weight of high impact pellets has come out to be 9.36 grain with minimum of 9 grain with a mean of 9.17 grain. We also measured the weight of 50 pellets, which came out to be 458.74 grain. Dividing it by 50 gave us an average which is exactly same as the mean of 9.17 grain. The standard deviation is 0.085 grain. The maximum head diameter was 4.56 mm and a minimum of 4.34 mm with a mean of 4.4674 mm. Now let's calculate pellet MD's pellet consistency score. The percentage of pellets within 0.1 grain of mean weight is 75.5%, whereas those within 0.05 mm of mean head diameter is 65.3%, which gives high impact weighted consistency score of zero point 0.5 as well as head diameter consistency score of zero point 0.5. The skirts are smooth with no flashing and no deformities, giving it a score of 2 out of 2. As seen in the video, there is lots of visible lead shavings as well as uneven finish on some pellets, giving it a score of 1. The pellets are extremely well packed with 2 layers of styrofoam on top and bottom of the tin. with no visible damage, giving it a score of 2. This gives high impact pellets a pellet consistency score of 6 out of 10. In plain English, it is consistent enough to get the job done but not exactly stealing the show. The detected outliers are present and noticeable, meaning occasional flyers could appear. Overall, the batch is decently consistent and suitable for casual target practice but falls short of true competition grade precision. Well, there you have it. High impact pellets put under microscope, weighed, measured, and interrogated until it confessed its flaws. Now, will this pellet actually transform you into a world beating marksman? Probably not. Soon, we will be shooting these pellets at various distances and study the groups. Until then, keep your pellets consistent, your excuses creative, and your targets full of neat little holes. This is Pellet MD signing off.